Assalamualaikum and greeting to our beloved lecturers Syazali and Sharudin. Today me and my friends are going to present about the Box Kitchen Viral Food. But before that, my name is Nur Aina Safia binti Mazli. Box Kitchen Viral Food was established in 2011 and is located at Lot 111 Plaza Usahawan Jalan Hantua, Melaka. Over the years, the food business has become a go-to spot for both local and visitors. The owner of Box Kitchen Viral Food, Nurul Ashikin binti Umar, has an inspired story. Before venturing into the food industry, she worked in human resources. However, she made the bold decision to leave her HR career because it did not allow her to spend time with her family, especially her children. This turning point motivated her to pursue a career that offers flexibility and fulfillment. When Spot Kitchen Viral Food first started, the menu was simple yet satisfying and featuring dishes like nasi budget and mi kari. These meals were affordable, healthy, and quickly became a hit among customers, making the business a favorite spot for budget-friendly meals in Melaka. As the business grew and customer demand increased, Box Kitchen Viral Foods expanded its menu to include a wider variety of traditional Malaysian dishes. Some of the new items introduced were nasi kerabu, nasi ayam penyet, and rojak. One of the key factors behind Box Kitchen Viral Food success is its strategic location. This restaurant location is near educational institutions such as UiTM Bandaran Melaka and College Professional Mara. This location has been a major advantage because it attracts students, officers, lecturers, and officers who are often looking for delicious meals, convenience, and affordable price. The business focuses on providing satisfied meals for individuals with busy schedules and limited budget. This has made Box Kitchen Viral Food a favorite among university students and office workers seeking convenient yet wholesome dining options. So next, I will pass this presentation to Inshira.
Hi, my name is Nur Aina Inshira binti Mat Rizal. Here I am to present about business characteristic of Box Kitchen Viral Food. Mrs. Nurul Ashikin binti Umar is the owner of Box Kitchen Viral Food that she registered her business with Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia, as we know as SSM, under the Business Registration Act 1956 with the name RPM Cekap Enterprise in 2017 as a sole proprietorship company. Before Mrs. Nurul Ashikin opened this business, she had a cleaning service business, and in 2019, she officially opened the Box Kitchen Viral Food. As a sole proprietorship business, the ownership should be Mrs. Nurul Ashikin because a sole proprietorship is a type of business that requires only one owner. The capital contributed by Mrs. Nurul Ashikin with her own saving money and loan from Mara to purchase all the assets that will be brought into her business, such as refrigerators, cooking utensils, plates, and raw materials. Next, for the management and control in the Box Kitchen Viral Foods, it is Mrs. Nurul Ashikin herself who is assisted by her employees to manage the store in case Mrs. Nurul Ashikin has matter to attend to outside. Mrs. Nurul Ashikin has two employees, one being a cook and the other a kitchen helper. Mrs. is also skilled in preparing nasi ayam penyet and nasi kerabu, which is the main dishes at the shop. According to Mrs. Nurul Ashikin's statement, her business does only have loan from Mara to supply a financial resource during the opening of this business. Lastly, in Box Kitchen Viral Food, Mrs. Nurul Ashikin is not required to have books and accounts because it is a sole proprietorship managed by a single manager and there's no need to share profits or losses. This business also uses cash receipt only and records all cash flow transaction in Excel format.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ashraf Azwar bin Sazali. For the next part, we are going to explore an important concept in the business, the classification of business item. In any organization, understanding how to classify business item is essential for managing resources effectively, whether it's cash, equipment, or investment. Each item plays a unique role in determining a company's success and financial health. By properly categorizing this item, businesses can plan better, improve efficiency, and ensure smooth operations. In these presentations, I will explain the key types of business items, their classifications. Let's get started and dive deeper into how businesses organize their assets and resources for success. First, I will explain an important part of financial management, assets. Assets are everything a company owns that has monetary value, and they are divided into two main types, current assets and non-current assets. First, let's talk about current assets. Current assets are short-term assets that a company expects to use or convert into cash within a year. These assets are crucial for managing daily operation and addressing short-term needs. For examples, let's say Mr. Nur Ashikin has cash amounting to Rm3,000 ringgit. This is considered a liquid asset because it can easily be used to meet immediate needs. Next, we have non-current assets. Non-current assets are long-term assets that a company keeps for more than a year. Unlike current assets, this cannot be quickly turned into cash. Instead, non-current assets play a role in helping the company generate revenue over a longer period. For instance, Mr. Nur Ashikin owns kitchen equipment like a refrigerator, a food warmer, a food display racks. These assets are essential for her operations, helping her business run smoothly for the long term. In conclusion, both current and non-current assets are vital for a company's success. While current assets ensure short-term stability, non-current assets secure long-term growth and sustainability. Understanding this balance is a key to effective financial management. Next, we will talk about liabilities. Liabilities are things that a company or person owes, like debts or responsibilities, which need to be paid back in money, goods, or services. Here's a simple example to explain this concept. Meet Mr. Nur Ashikin. She wanted to start her own business, so she took a loan from Majlis Amanah Rakyat, MARA, for Rm10,000 ringgit. This loan is a liability for Mr. Nur Ashikin because she owes this money to MARA and must pay it back over time. In summary, liabilities are important to understand because they represent the debts and obligations that individual and business have. By managing these liabilities well, they can ensure financial stability and success. We go to capital. Capital is the money or resources that a company or person use to run and grow their business. It comes in different forms and is essential for various activities. For example, Mr. Nur Ashikin, she wanted to start her own business, so at the beginning she contributed Rm16,000 ringgit in cash to run her business. This cash is her capital, which she used to buy supplies, pay for service, and keep the business running. The importance of capital. Starting a business, provide the initial funds need to begin operation and then grow. Help the business expand by investing in new projects and assets. Operation, ensure that daily expenses are covered to keep the business going. Understanding capital is crucial for managing business finance and planning for his future. Revenues. Revenues are the money a company earns from its regular activity, like selling products or services. Let me give you a simple example. Mr. Nur Ashikin, she focused on selling budget food and viral food at a affordable price to generate income. Additionally, she also offers authentic East Coast cuisine as a special menu item in her business. All the money she earns from these sales is considered her revenue. Why is revenue are important? Measure of success. High revenue indicate that the business is doing well. Other than that, operational funds provides the money needed to cover expenses and invest in the business. And the last one, profit calculation. Essential for calculating profit, which are revenues minus expenses. The last one, we will talk about expenses. Expenses are the costs that a business or person has to pay to keep things running smoothly. Let's use the example of Mrs. Nur Ashikin to make it clear. Mrs. Nur Ashikin runs a business and has several expenses to manage. First, staff salaries. She pays her employees RM 1,200 ringgit per person. Other than that, rent. She pays 800 ringgit per month to rent her shop. The last one is the raw material. Every day she buys raw materials like chicken meat and from her suppliers. Why expenses matter? Because the first thing first is a managing cost. Understanding and controlling expenses is essential for maintaining financial health. Profit calculation. Expenses are subtracted from revenues to determine profit. Budgeting helps in planning how much money is needed to cover costs. By keeping track of her expenses, Mrs. Nur Ashikin can ensure her business operates efficiently and remains profitable.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Alia Shazwani. I'm from BA 2621A. Today I will explain to you about recording business process at Viral Box Food Kitchen. Before I explain the recording business process at Viral Box Food Kitchen, I will explain to you about what is a business process. Business process is a collection of business tasks and activities that when performed by people or system in a structured course produce an outcome that contributes to business goal. For this Viral Box Food Kitchen, the owner, Ms. Nurul Ashikin, has been using a manual method to record all expenses and all income from her business. The worker will write the payment receipt made through cash, code scanner, GrabFood and Foodpanda. After the worker has write all the transactions that had happened, Ms. Nurul Ashikin will record the receipt in their books and count the sale at the end of the day. After she finishes calculating the daily sales result, Ms. Ashikin will identify the profit or loss obtained at the end of the business day. Ms. Ashikin will allocate funds to purchase cooking ingredients to start the business the next day each week, such as raw materials and dry ingredients. The expenses are taken from the profit obtained from her daily business. The owner then transferred the money obtained after deducting expenses for raw materials and dry goods into the business bank account. After finishing transferring money into the business bank account, Ms. Ashikin will carry out her daily business expenses according to the list prepared by her employee, such as chili, cucumber, onion, garlic, and other. Next, I will pass this topic to my teammate, which is Aina Razak.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Nabita Abdul Razak. I'm going to tell about the strength and weaknesses the Box Viral Kitchen had. The strength in each business has shown that the business can survive for the long time with the all capital has been used and has been worked on. Mrs. Ashikin, as the owner of the business, has been told us that she record all the income and expenses manually and not using any system. Even though she done everything manually, she will ensure that all the transactions are documented and accounted enough. So this will help Mrs. Ashikin to understand her own financial statements. The second strength that the business had is gaining a high profit. The business can gain a high profit. This shows that the income is higher than expenses. In fact, Mrs. Nur Ashikin gained a high income and moderate expenses. She also managing costs effectively, pricing strategies, and see the potential improvement in the business. For example, Mrs. Nur Ashikin gained a high profit almost every day in about 200 ringgit Malaysia because of supporting from students and government workers. But in COVID-19, they only can get in about 1600 to 700 ringgit Malaysia every day. But this doesn't affect the business at all. For weaknesses, Mrs. Ashikin will have a potential issue for not having a cash receipt. A business may face to fill a properly record for receive cash payments, whether from customer or client. The risk of data loss refers to any important information may become the most business corrupted and permanently deleted. This is because the data relies on handwritten and manual bookkeepings. This may possible the data can be deleted either from owner or the workers. Besides that, this can be hard to the owners for not having a system because it's definitely hard for identify the profit or loss. In fact, this can make unhealthy cash flow because not use a proper system and hard to measure the ingoing and outgoing money. In addition, Mrs. Ashikin buy the raw materials and cooking ingredients by her own self. This can be risk for her to recording a misleading data. The potential data can be miscalculation, misdata entry, and loss receipt is high and may affect the business.